moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Namaskar, welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. Now, recently, Ministry of Home Affairs announced 5 new districts in Ladakh, and in this context, Prime Minister of India stated that it is a step towards better governance and prosperity, and districts will now receive more focused attention, bringing services and opportunities even closer to the people. And do you know, friends, the special status of Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370 of the Constitution was revoked by the Parliament on August 5, 2019, and the former state was split into two union territories, and these were Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Now, recently, Education Ministry defined literacy, full literacy in push for adult literacy under the New India Literacy Program. Literacy may be understood as ability to read, write, and compute with comprehension, and full literacy will be achieving 95% literacy in state or union territories. Talking about New India Literacy Program, it is a centrally sponsored scheme. It aims to cover target of 5 crore non-literates in the age group of 15 years and above. It has 5 components, and these are foundational literacy, numeracy, critical life skills, vocational skill development, basic education, and continuing education. And do you know, friends, according to 2011 census, India faces significant literacy challenge with more than 20 crore non-literate individuals in the age group of 15 years and above, and non-literate individuals face disadvantages in various aspects of life such as financial transactions, job applications, understanding of rights, and participation in higher productivity sectors. Now, second India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable was held in Singapore, and during the meeting, both sides emphasized ways of further enhancing cooperation in emerging futuristic areas, and they deliberated upon 6 pillars identified under India-Singapore Ministerial Roundtable, which include digitalization, skill development, sustainability, healthcare and medicine, and advanced manufacturing and connectivity. And do you know, friends, India-Singapore bilateral trade is continuously rising. Singapore is India's sixth largest trading partner with a share of 2.9% of India's overall trade, and Singapore continued to be the largest source of FDI into India. Now, ISRO finalized design of skull for the humanoid on Gaganyaan mission. ISRO will send a humanoid robot Vyomitra into space to test spacecraft safety. Vyomitra will resemble upon upper human body featuring movable arms, face, and neck equipped with sensors to perform human-like functions and assess the impact of space travel. Talking about Gaganyaan mission, it is India's first attempt at sending humans into space, and it is scheduled for the next year. But before that, two uncrewed preparatory missions, Gaganyaan 1 and Gaganyaan 2, would be flown. Gaganyaan mission will carry 3 Indian astronauts into space about 400 km from the Earth's surface for 3 days. Next article focuses upon Unified Landing Interface, which will be launched by Reserve Bank of India, and it is aimed to transform India's landing sector. It will facilitate a seamless and consent-based flow of digital information, including land of records of various states from multiple data service providers to lenders. It will also cut down the time taken for credit appraisal, especially for smaller and rural borrowers. Now, 10th round of India-Australia Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement was held, and it focused on narrowing differences in areas of goods, services, digital trade, government procurement, and rules of origin. Australia is an important trade and strategic partner of India. Both countries are part of 14-country Indo-Pacific Economic Forum for Prosperity and Trilateral Supply Chain Resilience Initiative, which is expected to strengthen supply chain resilience in the region. Now, Cabinet approved Unified Pension Scheme for central government employees. It will come into effect from April 1st, 2025, and it will be also available on an optional basis to state governments for their employees. It has 5 major benefits, which includes assured pension, assured family pension, assured minimum pension, inflation indexation, and lump sum payment at superannuation, in addition to gratuity and all-in-one comprehensive package. Now, Cabinet approved the Department of Science and Technology scheme, namely Vigyan Dhara, which has 3 broad components, and these are science and technology, institutional and human capacity building, research and development, innovation, technology development and deployment. Now, Japan is on high alert as Typhoon Sanshan nears and could make the landfall in western Japan. Term hurricane and typhoon are regional names for tropical cyclones. The only difference between a hurricane and a typhoon is the location where the storm occurs. Talking about tropical cyclone, it is a generic term used by meteorologists meteorologists to describe a rotating, organized system of clouds and thunderstorms that originates over tropical or subtropical waters and has closed low level circulation over the Atlantic and East Pacific. Tropical cyclones are commonly called hurricanes. The common term is typhoon for tropical cyclone that forms in the West Pacific, and tropical cyclones are called just cyclones in the Indian Ocean and near Australia. So, with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.